Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari are currently facing some challenges, but the new developments by Ferrari for 2026 could bring some much-needed positive news for Hamilton. Ferrari has been encouraged to pay close attention to Hamilton's input on the car. With the 2025 season ending in disappointment regarding their performance, there's hope that 2026 might be a turning point for Hamilton. However, if the car ends up favouring Hamilton's driving style, Charles Leclerc may need to adapt quickly. Right now, things aren't looking so great at Ferrari. The team has struggled significantly with car development this year and has decided to concentrate fully on the 2026 season. Recently, Hamilton expressed his frustration in Hungary, suggesting he might be the issue despite the problem possibly lying elsewhere. It's been generally thought that Ferrari's engineers haven't fully utilised feedback from both Leclerc and Hamilton. Leclerc currently has an edge over Hamilton only because he understands the car better. However, insiders say this could change in 2026. Meanwhile, Ferrari has reinforced its technical team by bringing in senior engineers from Mercedes, including Loic Serra, known for his work on chassis development, and Jock Clear, a senior performance engineer. Both team members have worked with Hamilton at Mercedes, and they recognise how crucial his insights are for building a top-performing car. This could mean they'll lean more heavily on his input for the 2026 model. Even Lewis acknowledged this fact. In a recent interview, he expressed optimism about the team incorporating more of his influence into the 2026 Challenger. He explained, "This year our car setup comes with various tools and methods. Shah has been involved in the car's development for years and is highly familiar with it. He's found one effective way to optimize the car. I've tested other options that theoretically should work, but they haven't for some reason. Gradually, I've aligned with Shah's approach and the car's performance has never been better. Still, finding that sweet spot is challenging and not the most comfortable ride. I'm collaborating closely with Serra and the crew at the factory to ensure that the new car reflects some of my personal vision. I aim for it to embody key traits I've been aspiring to include next year. I understand why he desires this change. It's no small feat getting used to the Ferrari environment." Transitioning into such a prestigious role is a significant shift. Unlike Leclerc, he brings a wealth of experience from driving various winning machines throughout his career. Sure, the regulations have evolved significantly since he clinched his first title with McLaren in 2008, but let's not overlook the crucial role Hamilton played during Mercedes' dominance in the turbo-hybrid era. He only narrowly lost the championship to Rosberg in 2016, yet consistently outperformed Bottas 4 times. Hamilton, without a doubt, has a sharp intuition about steering a car towards success. While he may be facing challenges adapting to the vehicle, it doesn't mean he'll simply stand back and expect Ferrari to resolve things on their own. Sky F1 analyst Simon Lazenby points out that the key figure in ensuring Ferrari takes Hamilton's input seriously will be Jock Clear. Simon expanded on this topic by highlighting that accepting Lewis Hamilton's view of racing, who has clinched 7 world championships since 2008, while Ferrari has yet to secure one during this period, is a significant step forward. Many voices are urging people to pay attention to Lewis. I chatted with Jock Clear, an expert who has collaborated with Lewis at both Mercedes and Ferrari to maximise team performance. If anyone is loudly advocating for listening to Lewis, it's Jock. Hamilton's insights are simply top-notch, which is evident from his impressive record. His phenomenal ability to provide valuable feedback is part of why he's a 7-time world champion, whereas Ferrari doesn't have much to brag about during the same time frame. I certainly wouldn't want to be in their shoes if Hamilton steps up and says the car has a major flaw. The issue is, he's been pointing this out for quite some time now, yet it seems the team isn't paying any attention. They've had the same attitude towards Leclerc, and if they hope to win in 2026, they'll need to change their ways. With new regulations on the horizon, Ferrari has a prime chance to reclaim its former glory and aim for their first championship since 2007. Ultimately, those in charge like Vasseur must take responsibility. Vasseur, who inked a long-term deal with Ferrari, expected some leeway from Elkann and Vigna until the car starts showing results. However, this might not be the case. Fans and board members are questioning Vasseur's strategy to lift the team out of its current slump. From a significantly dominant car in 2024, he's overhauled the car's design, promising potential that just needs unlocking. Compounding the issue is the lack of new upgrades and the team's unwillingness to heed drivers' feedback, which could be a major warning sign for Hamilton as he gears up for 2026. He might come to regret his decision to part ways with Mercedes if he realises that Ferrari is simply repeating past mistakes, hoping for a better outcome. However, that decision is behind him now, and he's set on a new path. With influential allies like Leclerc and Sarah by his side, it suggests that Ferrari is open to hearing the insights of the seven-time world champion when it comes to enhancing their car. It's important to note that this won't negatively impact Leclerc in any way. The driver from Monaco has an unparalleled understanding of the car and is highly adaptable to its quirks. That said, if changes favour Hamilton's driving style, he could potentially outshine Charles and establish himself as Ferrari's leading driver. While many might consider this unlikely at the moment, it remains a possibility worth considering. The real focus should be on Ferrari as a team. It's up to them to act on the feedback from both Leclerc and Hamilton to solve the technical issues affecting their performance. Changing a whole strategy in the final year of regulations is indeed bold, but this is Ferrari, and by now, nothing should shock us. It's a tough spot they're in, but it seems Ferrari might finally be catching on to what it takes to lead. The key? Listening to their drivers. Time and again, we've watched races where drivers' preferences were brushed aside when strategies were made. Imagine if Red Bull approached decisions between Verstappen and Lambiase the same way. It's clear that to stay at the top, hearing your driver's insights is crucial rather than stubbornly going another way. Regardless, we're eager to see what lies ahead for us fans. At this moment, though, it's hard to envision Ferrari making strides forward unless they start heeding their drivers' input, particularly from Hamilton. The seasoned seven-time world champion joined the Ferrari team equipped with a wealth of experience, and while it was clear that this transition would be challenging, there was also optimism about leveraging his extensive knowledge to craft a competitive car. Certainly having Sarah and Jock on board is a significant asset, but whether their combined efforts will be enough to restore Ferrari to its former prestigious status on the grid remains uncertain. Considering all these factors, do you think that tailoring Ferrari's driving approach to suit Hamilton's style could lead to better outcomes for the team starting in 2026? Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. See you in the next video.